So, what were your priorities this morning?
Well, I texted you and I said, will we be home by 11:15? Surely. And you were like, yeah, I reckon we've got a meeting after the potty. And you're like, what are you going on at 11:15?
Quite an important meeting.
Yeah. I won't rush it.
Okay.
But I'm staying at a hotel, Oxford House at the moment. Stunning hotel, by the way. And the buffet finishes at 11:30, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, so, because when you text me being like, we'll be back at 11:15, I'm like, what has this woman put on that she needs to get back to? I'm like, we've been talking about this fucking meeting for 6 weeks because you've been away. So I've teed up this meeting and she's like, got to be back by 11:15. I'm like, okay, great. So I've got to tell these guys that we're going to rush them because Lou's put something on. I'm like, well, what is it? She's like, the buffet shuts at 11:30. I go, okay, bud, well, if the meeting runs over just a tad, you might have to miss the fucking buff.
Well, if we miss the buff, you want to go out for breakfast?
Well, that'd be lunch nearly, wouldn't it? Yeah?
It'd be, I was about to say brunch, but that's already a word.
It is brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go for brunch.
Okay, well, we'll do that if I miss the buff.
Got a bed.
Buffet.
Got a bed coming today.
Oh, fancy new senorita.
Yep, going for the king bed.
I've got a king bed and you won't look back because, trust me, you can't tell another person's in your bed, which is perfect for me because I hate people touching me.
Perfect. Perfect for Steph too, I think.
Yeah, it's so big that I could roll over and on the other side would take me 3 days.
Yeah, good, like a Lord of the Rings adventure just to get over to the misso. And by the time you get there, you're too rooted to even want to root.
Well, yeah, it's like I lose Kevin in there.
Good.
It's that big.
That's sad. But I've never had a king. I'm pretty pumped for it.
You love it. You got to have a king when you've got someone sleeping in your bed all night.
Well, Steph's already got a king. Me, I was the
Slay.
The king.
Slayville.
Slay king.
Slay king.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for brunch. I'm half hungry, eh? So yeah, we'll get you back. We'll get you the buffet. Did you get any sort of an inkling on what this buffet contains?
Well, I'm not sure if it's a buff or if it's you order your breakfast and you sit down and it's well, I'll find out when I get there. Don't look angry at me.
So 2 completely different things.
Very similar.
No, they're not. A buffet is a bunch of food that's sitting there you can pick and choose from, or you can eat buffet.
I'm going to Google it.
You're talking about a normal restaurant.
It's not a normal restaurant.
What do you need to fucking Google, mate?
I'm just going to say Oxford House breakfast.
What the fuck?
You don't even know if it's a
buffet. No, bullshit. You're trying to cut a fucking meeting short because you've got a buffet to go to.
It looks phenomenal. You're going to tell me I'm not going to cut this meeting short for that? Because I am. And you're coming with me. You're coming with me?
As long as I'm involved.
You're coming with me?
I mean, it looks pretty fine.
It's a buff.
It's a buffet?
Oh, no, that's in Hamilton, which is in New Zealand.
Okay, it turns out I don't think it's a fucking buffet, Bedwetters.
Well, either way, I'm cutting the meeting short because you're coming to get breakfast with me at Oxford House, and that's all we're getting.
So I had something that fucked me off the other day. But it also didn't. I went down to Melbourne with Steph.
Yeah.
We went down to Melbourne, right? Steph had a shoot down there. She fucking got her flights and stuff paid for. We're staying at the Langham.
Good hotel.
Mate, I've actually never been in a foyer like it. Steph was like, oh no, this is going to be his obsession now. Because I was just looking, I just couldn't stop looking around. I was just like,
shiny things.
Honestly, it is beautiful. There's fucking fountains and shit in the main foyer and escalators just got more fountains, big mirrors and shit. I was like, this is like something out of a movie. Anyway, Steph had a shoot the whole next day. I went down there for moral support, right? And so I had a full day to myself. Fucking the weather turned it on. It was a gorgeous day in Melbourne. Fucking blue. We're staying in this room, huge big bed. I wake up. We had a late lunch with her client on 3 p.m. on the Tuesday. So I go, I'm going to go to the bath. Buff opens at 12. I go, you beauty. Now, me not being a connoisseur of fine hotels and shit, I don't know how any of this works. So I just walk in and sit down. As I assume that's how this shit fucking works, right?
Well, you got to make sure that it's included on your room or put down.
Well, this is where I fucked up, buddy.
Okay.
So I'm thinking you're staying at a fucking fancy hotel. It's all inclusive in the hotel, right?
You presumed wrong, Jack.
Turns out I did, Louisa. So anyway, and I presumed wrong. I just walk in there, like, not dressed lovely, but not dressed poorly. So to you, probably dressed very poorly.
I was thinking that in my head.
And I just sit down at a table, and this bird walks over. She goes, "Hello." I go, "How you going?" She goes, "You got a booking?" I said, "No." She's like, "You need a booking." I go,
It's a buffet.
I was like, "What?" I go, "Oh, true." I said, I don't have a booking." She goes, "Is it just for one?" I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Let me see what I can do." I said,
Was there anyone
yeah.
around?
I said, "Yeah, suss out what you can do, sugar, because there's me, another couple over there, and a table of 6 middle-aged women over there. You've
And
got
a
about
giant
800
buffet?
and a huge buffet
That I'm ready for.
and a fuckload of empty tables. So yeah, see if you can slot me in." Anyway, she does a. Oh, sorry. Let me preface that I'd already gone and gotten a huge thing of butter chicken and
so
rice
you've already got
and
food.
naan and fucking fruit. I've got all this shit and I've just splonked it down on the table.
So
Being like,
you've already eaten.
well, I'm
basically.
about to.
So she can't turn you away.
Yeah, I've already piled my shit up.
Yeah.
And
To,
I'm like,
to take this away in a doggy bag.
yeah. Could you just box this? And anyway, so she sort of like was a bit off me, and then I sort of worked a bit of charm on her and like made her laugh and like brought her around to my side. And I go, "Okay, cool, this was great." Anyway, the bloke walks over. He goes, "You done, sir?" I said, "Yeah, mate, I'm stuffed." He goes, "No worries, meet me at the front." I go, "Why would I be meeting you at the front? Like
Sounds like
you take a liking to me?"
A drug deal
Yeah,
or something.
I was like, what
are we doing at the front?
Yeah, what's going on at the front, buddy? And then he's like, "What room number?" I'm like, 2114. He's like, "Perfect." Does a receipt, whatever. $85.
I knew that was going to be the case.
I was like, fuck.
But that's quite standard for a buff.
$85?
Yeah, because it's a fancy buff.
It was a fuff. They were literally cutting sashimi off fucking
sorry.
like raw fish and shit, dude.
85's a bargain for all you can eat.
No, it's not. That's a lot.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot of money.
For a fancy all you can eat.
It was flash as fuck.
Yeah.
But it shocked me because I
If
thought it
you
was free.
If you ordered sashimi at a restaurant, you're paying $40 for 6 fucking pieces, and you're paying $85 for a butter chicken, a fruit bowl, some naan, probably some cereal, and some sashimi. I'm saying you got a deal, my friend.
But I'm already paying for the room, see? So
You're
that's
not,
why I thought like this
you're not
is flash.
paying for it. It's paid for.
No, but as a punter, you pay for the room, and I thought that means you pay for the experience in the hotel.
Yeah,
like.
but you didn't pay for anything. You paid $85 for the whole week.
But that irrespective of who they know.
You could go to the Langham and get the buffet without being at the room.
Don't know if you could.
I think you can.
I don't know if you could.
You can. A lot of buffs you can go to as a non-hotel stayer.
Yeah, righto. Look, it was the best buffet I've ever been to. So I was happy for Steph to pay that $85. But it was just exorbitant to me.
Like if I was on death row after being, because I was in Europe for 6.5 weeks, right? Just been.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. So obviously I indulged in a lot of buffets there, Jack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And now I think if someone said to me, "What would your meal be on death row?" I'd say just get me out a buffet.
Yeah, that would be the go. Because then you've got all the options.
An array of foods. Because I like a goodie plate for dinner, Jack, which we know is what Jill makes me when I'm a little bit peckish.
Jack.
We like a goodie plate.
Do you?
Yeah.
So okay, well, fucking miss me with the bullshit of it's a buffet because that's what a stupid
Well, I'd
answer.
like a goodie
That's everyone's
plate
answer.
then. I'd like a goodie plate on my death row.
Hey, Louisa.
Which is what Jill would make me, and it's like a platter, but a Lulu platter.
Hey, Louisa, instead of fucking screaming over me, why don't you tell me what you'd like on the goodie plate?
Well, Jill usually makes them for me, which has like some gherkins, maybe some pickled onions, cheese, like a little maybe like toasty.
If that was my
sweet.
if that was my last meal, I'd say skip it, boys, and just fucking shock me now. I'd be like, chuck it on, chuck me on the chair now. If they brought my last meal and it was some pickles and a bit of cheese and some fucking sugary sweets, I'd be like, Not a chance.
That's very rude to Jill, and that would be my dream.
No. It's not rude to Jill. The goodie plate is good in certain situations,
Well,
absolutely. But for a last meal, mate,
That
you're
wouldn't
off
be
the
my
edge.
only thing I'd eat. Like, I'd obviously add in some, like, I don't know, like a...
Stop trying to sell it. You've made your bed.
No,
lay
I'd add in like a little...
Lay in your shit.
I'd add in like a Little L's chicken burger, maybe some KFC, like
Don't
chicken
try and
salt
be cool
chips.
to the bedwetters now.
I'm not being cool.
Lay in your little pickle-laden bed, the little pickle-laden bed that you wanted,
Well,
with a bit of cheese as your last shitty meal, dude.
I would add pickles to everything, but that would be the entree or like the end. Like, you know how like fancy people would have like an affogato?
Well, you've changed
I'd just
your
have
tune.
a pickle platter.
You've changed your tune. You said your last meal would be a goodie plate. Now you're talking about KFC and Big L burgers and shit.
There's I keep stuttering today. There is not just what you get: an entree, a main, a dessert, a platter.
You've changed your
On
tune.
death row, I
You've changed your
assume.
tune completely, mate.
I assume you get 3 meals.
Well, you know what they say about assuming. Don't fucking do it. I think that's the old adage, famous old adage.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? The other day, Jarch and I were filming a fuck off video.
Fuck off.
Off, which everyone seems to enjoy, so we might do a few more of those. But
A lot of people are very confused by it also.
very confused, which is fair enough. There's nothing to it.
Yeah.
But we were filming. We were filming on like not a cul-de-sac, but like a small alleyway with like houses just on one side,
Yep.
very thin, like,
It's like
car.
10 kilometres an hour
Yeah.
through there.
Small little like shortcut. And this woman comes out. She goes, "Hey, can you guys please move? I've got a client on the phone in a meeting and they can hear you swearing." Because we're going, "Fuck off."
So me and Lou
door.
just turned around both and we put our arms out like this and we went, well, how would you fuck off?
Fuck off.
No, she was fucked because she walked out before. She walked out before and didn't say anything and walked back in. I'm like, okay, she's fucked off. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
And
did
then-
she? I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
notice her the first time.
Yeah, and then when she walked back out, she was like, like bedwetters, try and picture if pure condescension was a human. Just try and
She
picture.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I hate her. Try and picture if condescension could be in a physical form, it was this bitch. She walked
She
out.
was not that bad, Jack. She said one thing and we moved away.
She goes, "Hi guys, yeah, I've actually got a client inside at the moment. Yeah, hey guys,
They can hear you
I've actually got. Oh, okay, yeah, no sweat. Well, wait, do you come out and yell at truck drivers when they drive past, mate?
Josh.
I know there's a difference. Don't get me wrong.
Josh,
She just pissed me off.
We're filming a TikTok going, fuck off.
So if there was kids
At
playing outside,
12 p.m. on a like Thursday.
exactly. So you can't complain about the noise outside. If it's 12 p.m. Thursday, you know what I mean?
Fair.
What if there was kids out there like going like, Jenny, throw me the boomerang or what the fucking kids do?
Jenny, throw me the boomerang.
I realise that's highly unlikely in Sydney. But
I
you
think
know,
it's probably more the fact that she was on a client call and
no,
all
she
the...
had a client indoors.
No, she said a client call.
No, she's like, I'm currently with a client. They're in there.
Right. Well, she was saying that
I think she
they
was
can hear
yeah.
you swearing, I think was the problem. Because we're going, fuck off.
Oi, fuck
Fuck
off.
off.
Yeah,
So she
okay.
probably thought that, two rough and tumble lads are outside.
Yeah,
going
about
at
to have
it.
a stink.
Mm.
But it's when they do this, like they nod like this and they nod at you and they go, I've actually got a client inside. Like I was supposed to know that you fucking lived there and had a client inside. Get over yourself.
Okay, you've got a lot of anger towards this woman.
Yeah, I didn't like her.
Yeah, but then
Didn't like her vibe.
At the time, you just go, yeah, sorry, no problem.
I said, yeah, no sweat.
But you were sweating.
No sweat.
You were
Of course I'm going to be polite.
we
We were yelling fuck off in the middle of the
Fired up.
street, but I didn't like her attitude. You know? I'm not going to literally tell her to fuck off.
fuck off. Well, it's not fuck off anymore. It's fuck off.
It's fuck off.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I like that video. It was a funny one.
Fun.
And then after this, so after we've been brutally abused by the most condescending fuck in the whole of the fucking planet Earth, Louisa now wants to do more versions of it. She's like, let's do it in like public in the gym or in like a supermarket.
I think
I'm
we
like,
should.
yeah, no, that'll work well if we did it on
It will.
in the quietest street that we could find, and we get told to fuck off.
But that's the point of it. That's the humour. You'll see people in the streets of, the Tim Tam aisle. Sorry, the supermarket and the Tim Tam aisle. in the background of the video looking at us like, what?
Yeah, true. It will be funny.
Those are comedy gold.
It will be funny. One thing I respect about you is when you're out in public, you seemingly do not give a fuck about what anyone thinks. No. You go hell for leather. I'm a little more conscious.
Not me. Not the big dog LDD. God, what's the time? Ready for that bath?
Oh, bath.
What did you
You
think?
said bath.
No, but I do love a bath. We know you do. I don't want to think
You know, I've been getting rinsed online a little bit. So when I came out of the closet, the bath closet, to all of the bedwetters, it's been a mixed response.
Mm-hmm. Which is fair.
Much like how I would assume a young gay man coming out in the 90s, there's a mixed response, right? When I've come out as a bathman in the 21st century, there's a mixed response. Okay. But I just want to clear something up to the bedwetters who are mixed about it. Let me explain to you how one of my bath session goes. And
I don't want to think about
No, Lou,
it.
if you'll indulge me for a second. Let me just explain how it goes. For all the bedwetters out there, the real blokey motherfuckers who are like, Judge, I'm not feeling it. Let me run you through my bath regimen. 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. Let's say on a Tuesday, one of the worst days of the week, the worst day of the week.
Terrible Tuesdays.
I go, Jacko, mate, it's been a big day of doing 2/5 of fuck all.
You are flat tack.
You've been flat tack today, doing absolutely fucking nothing.
You've been to SFS twice.
Oh, I had to film with Lou for an hour. I'm beat laboratory. This fucking collar is annoying me. So I start pouring the bath, right? Chuck a few Epsom salts or whatever. Some
Good
Radox.
magnesium.
I'll pour myself a whiskey, boys. All right. Sit there. I put a bit of Alan Jackson on, bit of country music. I've got Alan playing in the background, his dulcet tones lulling me into a sense of not false security, pure security. I pour myself a stiff whiskey. I slide into the bath, right? I got stiff whiskey, Alan Jackson playing. I light up a cigar, gentlemen. All right, for all those.
This is bullshit.
For all those wondering.
There is not a fucking chance.
Louisa,
you have
allow
a
me-
whiskey and a cigar in
Allow
your
me-
Tuesday bath.
Allow me to explain this. I light up a big stogie, boys. Okay. There's a big stogie lit up. I've got the ashtray there. I've got a 75-inch television in the bath that's playing UFC only. Just men beating the shit out of each other. Fighting to the death, essentially. Also with some cockfighting thrown in on the illegal channels. I then have one of 3 international supermodels walk into the bathroom and begin to bathe with me.
You are so full of
That
shit.
bullshit.
This is how your bath works. You slide in and you're like, no, Steph runs it for you. And you go to dip your toe and you're, oh, it's too hot. Oh, I got to put more cold water in. There's no bubble bath. There might be a few Epsom salts rolling around at the bottom. You hop in for 20 minutes and then you go, I'm cold now, and you jump out. And Steph dries you off in your little towel and you put on your little matching tartan pajamas and you hop into bed, you put your earpods on and you watch like Rick and Morty or some fucking like Monsters Inc. or something. You're a fucking loser.
Gentlemen, when they see the first international supermodel having the time of their life, the other 2 jump in. Okay.
Oh,
the other 2
still
jump
going
in.
with this, are we?
I'm trading cryptocurrency on the side.
And Dan Bilzerian's also in the corner of the bar.
I'm on the call. I'm on a call with Dan Bilzerian. So I've got country music, whiskey, cigars,
George
women
Clooney and
fighting.
Leonardo DiCaprio are coming over shortly.
Correct. Rosie Huntington-Whiteley's on FaceTime on the other 75-inch plasma I've got in the corner. So for all those dissing my baths, that's the average bath of Jack Edward Archdale. Deal with it.
Sounds very legit.
Yeah. It's not just me pruning up with my peenie floating in the water at the top. That's for damn sure.
I don't want to imagine it.
That's for damn sure.
I don't want to imagine
Well, I just
it.
wanted to clear up with the bedwetters.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that. This was a good cartoon you watched in the bath?
Yeah, I love Rick and Morty.
Yeah. I know you too well.
Should we do some farm terms for Lulu?
Yes, please, senorita.
Okay.
Moo. Bah. What does a donkey do?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
The donkey does something very reminiscent of you singing. So you just start to sing and start to sing.
No.
We don't be a sook. Okie dokie. Fuck.
This morning, Josh and I were walking along going,
And I was like, and I said to Lou, I was like, this is why our friends can only have us in small doses. Because it's
so
fucked.
annoying.
Okay. What do you reckon a ball runner is? It's 2 words.
Ball runner. It's like the Walker version of what they do in Spain when you go running with the bulls and you shake your little red flag. But you do it with like...
You've also...
I don't know, the Walker flag. And it's when you're trying to get the boars into their pen to be like either made into, sadly, bacon or feed them up more.
So much wrong in that answer. You've also conflated, I think, the two, like Spanish bullfighting and the running of the bulls.
2 different things?
Yep.
Similar though?
Nope.
Well,
the running of the bulls is when like a heap of people are running down the streets and they release bulls to the streets, right?
Why would
Spanish
anyone do
bullfighting
that?
is when they fight the bull and they kill it.
Ugh. Why would anyone run down the street with a bull chasing them?
It is a tradition.
Do people die?
People have died, yeah. It's fucking dangerous. Tourists go over there just to do it.
You couldn't pay me.
I think I'd do it.
If someone said, Lou, I'll give you 50K to go run with the bulls, I'd say, shove it up your ass.
Okay. What about 60K?
Nah.
No, because you'd die. See, I reckon
That's what I mean, I'd be dead.
I can hold my own.
So it'd like need to be at least 5 million so I could pass it down to Kevin.
So a ball runner.
Yep.
So you think it's someone that musters balls into a pen to be sold?
Yep. Doesn't just have to be Walker. It could be, you know.
Yeah, I understand it does.
Bendigo or a farm off Townsville.
Yep.
Or
So it's not geographically
Toowoomba.
specific. Yep.
Yep.
No. It's someone that runs around and checks the water on like a cattle station or a big station.
I got the running part right.
Let's call it 50%.
I'll call that a C+.
What do you reckon a killer is?
Like a killer? Or
A
like,
killer.
how's it spelled?
Killer.
Oh, so like killer, like
Yeah.
rah. I reckon it's like the road. It's like as if you got a naughty child in the classroom. You'd be like, oh, they're, you know, the little shit. But it's like it's the evil cow, like the evil sheep in the pack. You're like, oh, that's the killer. You know, he'll go rogue.
Yep. So you reckon it's you think a killer is a murderous cow? Just for clarification, just to clear it up. You think it's a murderous cow?
Yes, correct, Jack.
Okay, it's not.
Or one more go.
Yep.
It's like the big dog on the farm. So it's like no one wants to do the job because you might have to like actually murder an animal, and so
Hold on.
it's the person who will have to like, I don't know, there might be like a hurt lamb or something. So go get killer. You got to put it down.
So you think it's a universal nickname?
Yep.
For all farms everywhere, they've got a bloke named Killer.
Yep.
Or a bird.
Yep.
And he just sits in a dark
With a
room with
mask.
0 windows. Windows. Like this, long hair over his face. And then they go, oh, there's an injured fucking you.
Mm-hmm.
Go get Killer.
And he comes out
Killer. And he comes out
with like a machete or something.
with a machete.
And a like leather mask on his face.
Yeah, right. So you literally think it's just like a serial killer.
For the farm, almost.
Okay. You were closer with the second.
Okay.
It's stock to be slaughtered for eating. So you've got killers that you got killers so you can kill them, dress them, and eat them.
Sorry, say that bit again.
So that's just stock to be killed for eating, to be slaughtered for eating. So we eat it.
When I ate a piece of steak, like that was a killer bit of meat.
Well, usually it's sort of like, so on our farm, like with our livestock, we'll have separate livestock as the killers, you know what I mean? So those are the killers. Those are the ones that we've picked for slaughter.
Right, and how do you pick
And we're going to eat them.
in terms of size? Good.
Yeah.
What were you telling me and Tor the other night about something about bulls? And then we were like, oh, so if they, what was it? And then I was like, they must be shit roots. Do you remember this?
Oh, no, I told you the difference between steers and bulls.
That's right.
And that steers were castrated.
Yes.
And then you and Tor were like, what? So were they the shit roots and that's why they had to be castrated? I said, no, that's not the selection process. But I like that that's the way women think.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense though.
Would you like that to be implemented in human society?
No, thank you.
If there was a shit root that he just...
No, thank you.
It's just
No, thank you.
off with the fucking...
That would be manslaughter almost, because I would have condoned it, which means I'd be done. No?
Wouldn't be manslaughter. No. Buddy.
No, because they're still alive.
And it's intentional. Like, what you've done is intentional and they're still alive.
So
if they died and you did that intentionally, there'd be murder.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be part of that, thanks. Please.
What do you reckon wieners are?
Well, a little penis on an animal.
No. Have another guess.
Just a hot dog made of farm meat, animal meat. Well, you know the little Cheerios you get?
Frankfurt's?
Yeah.
No, have another guess. And it's not wiener or hot dog related. Use that brain of yours.
Wiener. Oh, that's hard. Wiener. Is it short for Ed Wiener? And it's... and it's...
Fuck me dead.
And it's the like, I don't know, Ed Wiener's the lunch lady.
So then not only is there a universal killer on every farm, but there's a lunch lady on every property in Australia. There's a lunch lady who just happens to be called Ed Wiener. Okay.
Well, it's just like a nickname.
It's not a good guess, is it, buddy?
Well, that's a generic phrase.
It's just young livestock that's been weaned from their mothers.
Aww.
Wieners.
Aww.
What?
It's like when you take a duckling from its duck parents, and you know that it will never be able to find another family again. It gets like full, like isolated.
No.
You take a duckling from a mum and dad.
No. You've mixed something up.
If I touched it,
yeah, if you touched it, it the scent. But if you don't touch it, then it's fine.
but if I touched it and then he went waddle waddle waddle, and then went to try and go see mum and dad, they'd go fuck off, fuck
Correct.
off.
Yeah, they go fuck off.
And if I took that duck home, he'd be homeless.
I've spun that joke about the duck under the arm, haven't I?
He'd have no mum and dad. That's sad. Oh, that actually makes me sad.
Fuck up.
No, but ducklings are cute.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, when we got Toby, we went to the corgi farm and Jill, like, plucked him from his mum and dad and his brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's how you procure animals.
I know, but it's sad, don't you think? Imagine you just getting plucked from your family.
Yeah, a bit different.
Well, not.
Well, me and my family don't lick our own assholes. So there's a fucking bit of a difference between dogs and humans.
Imagine seeing all these little corgis running around with his brothers and sisters. There's like 10 of them, and then mum and dad, and then Jill just takes him under her arm like the evil, wicked witch of the corgi farm. Ha ha!
Yeah, but look at like the brilliant life that he then generated.
Gillian, it's dinner time.
Gillian, I do declare what? Hurry now. Toby's hungry. Oh, I got one more for you.
Okay.
And it's not going to be what you think. So, what do you think if someone was like, that's dirt? Dirt.
That's dirt, I think, means that's a shit round of livestock for this season.
No, it just means like soil.
I literally, when my head was like, okay, so dirt is usually, I'd go, okay, in the ground, but what else will it be? No, he's just fucked with me.
Do you like how I took you off? I'm like, it's not going to be what you think.
You little trickster.
I'm a little trickster.
You little tricky true.
Well, that's farm terms, mate. I feel like you've done, that was like one of your worst rounds ever.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
It was fucking shocking.
C+?
F.
Oh.
You didn't get any right. Not even
but
close.
the like spirit was there.
That's,
I'd go A+ for effort.
you know,
Like I went all in.
that sums you up, doesn't it? A+ for effort,
Yeah.
F for anything factual.
Yes. Oh, speaking of facts, Dior, have you got a quiz for Lulu and Jarch?
No, you don't, you naughty boy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
Ow! Don't hit me. I'm ready.
Alrighty, let's get quizzing.
Let's get quiz on my face, Dior.
Yeah, that's like the most overused trivia team name.
Okay, well, quiz on my lower
it?
back.
Sure, yeah, that's a new
Quiz
one.
on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, got it.
Don't choke me, I'll quiz.
That was a good one.
Alrighty.
All right.
So, what year was the first ever Ford Fiesta released?
I should know this. Louisa.
Yeah.
Fiesta.
That's what Gianni is.
I understand, Alan.
Oh, I thought you were like, what kind of cars are
No, I'm just thinking like-
I'm going 1991.
Alright. Josh?
Bro, I'm going to go like 86.
Okay. Josh is closer.
Fuck!
1976.
Oh, dingo
Gianni's been around for
dongo.
that long.
Yeah, Gianni's old.
Wow.
Shit. He's got some brothers and sisters out there. Well, he does from the 70s.
Well, they'd be more like parents, wouldn't they?
70s.
Yeah, well, they would be his parents because Gianni's like a 2011.
It's a fucking car.
And everyone names their cars and pats them and thinks they look cute sticking out when they're...
You need to go on that documentary of people who are in love with
And thinks they're cute when,
what are they?
when he
Inanimate
sticks
objects.
out of the garage and it's raining.
You're a fucking freak. I do love you, but you are a freak.
know.
All right.
You didn't even know when Gianni's parents were born.
Correct.
Sorry,
Disgraceful.
yes, that is disgraceful.
Not good enough. All right. What year? Oh, this is another year one. What year did the nation of Ireland legalize divorce?
Oh, wow. Judge. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this is going to be like some fucked up date.
That's what I was thinking, Jack. Edward Archdale.
I'm going to go 1958.
Lulu?
I'm going to go later. I'm going to go 1969.
Oh, okay. Well, Lou's closer,
Yes.
but you're both pretty far off.
When?
Something fucked up like 2000s.
1995.
No.
Wow.
Legalized divorce.
So you were stuck with someone if you hated them.
I don't
You
know
can annul,
exactly
you can
how-
annul.
Yeah, there would probably be other ways around it, but
1995.
yeah.
That is fucking wild.
Yeah, that's not long ago.
It's a year before Tupac died.
2 years before, 2
Biggie.
years after I was born.
When were you born? 93.
Yeah.
I was 89.
Old fuck.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
There's nothing I can do about it. It's just fucking life.
True.
Do you know?
That's when you were born.
Like, fuck. I don't know what you want me to do there.
Be better, Josh.
Okay, sorry.
All right. How many shows did the artist Pink sell out on her Australian tour in 2009?
Fuck's sake. Okie doke. How many
Louisa. Mm-hmm. Just in Australia?
Just in Australia.
9.
Judge. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say something like 18.
You're both way off. Do you want to have another guess?
25?
Josh?
50.
Oh, okay. It's 58.
What? Fuck!
She did 58 Australian shows.
58 sold out Australian shows in 2009.
How many fucking places did she visit?
Well,
she
she
go to
must have
bloody the
done-
middle of Australia and do some there?
58?
Yeah.
Are there even 58 places to do it?
No, she would have done multiple shows at the same arena. Sold them out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's like some good fitness from her. Like, it'd take a lot doing a
Mate.
58 shows.
Some people don't do 58 fucking dates on a world tour.
Bieber didn't.
It's all right. So I'm...
How many shows did Bieber play in Australia?
Oh, don't. Because he cancelled it and I didn't get to go VIP. I didn't get to get my photo with him with 8 other strangers that you paid $2,000 for.
Ooh, okay. Well, this next one might cheer you up because it's about alcohol.
Okay.
What is the main alcohol ingredient in the cocktail aviation?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Louisa.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
Josh, were you going to say whiskey?
Judge. It feels like whiskey. I'm just going to say rum.
Nah. Go again.
Judge.
No, it's Lou's turn. You just had one.
Nah, it's whoever gets
No,
first.
fuck off. It's my turn.
You had your time to buzz in.
Tequila.
I did buzz in, you stupid cunt.
No, shh. Naughty. Go.
Fucking vodka.
No.
Louisa.
Yeah.
Sam Booker.
Josh.
Fucking
Oh, no, I've got it. I take it back. Gin.
gin.
Gin is right.
I got it.
got
it was
it.
my turn.
I said it.
That was my turn.
Doesn't matter. It
How
came
can
out
you jump in and I can't?
Came out of my mouth first.
Nope. That's me. That's team me.
No.
Because you can't have it
Half a
both
point
ways.
each.
You can't.
Half a point each. Half a point each.
I think we scrapped that one.
Fine. So what are we at there? Who's winning?
Me.
Yeah, I lost count.
3-1.
Oh, you didn't
Don't
get
know about
3.
2-1.
You didn't get 2.
Yes, I did, you fuckhead.
What?
The first one,
What was the first one?
fucking about bloody whatever it was.
Can't even
The year of the bloody fiesta. I was 10 years, a decade off, so I was closer.
Oh, yeah, and the divorce.
Second one
Oh, no,
you
I got the divorce.
Third one I got. Fourth one
What
we
was
just
the
scrapped.
third one you got?
Fucking Pink, mate. 50 shows.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right, so 2-1.
So 2-1.
Yeah,
As
got
I
it.
just said,
Yeah, but you couldn't even remember what questions
I
you
just
got.
named them. I named them all.
After, like, fucking having
What, when
to...
you gave me a chance to fucking speak
After, like,
instead of yelling over me
trying
the
to
whole time?
think, after, like, trying to think for, like, 10
I'm so
minutes.
trying to think when I got a fucking banshee screaming in my left ear. Well, which one was it?
Did you sleep okay?
No, I fucking...
Is everything okay at home?
Nah.
You okay?
Nah.
You gonna apologise to me?
It's not a
Probably.
chance.
Probably would if I was you.
What are you going to do?
Something terrible. I'm gonna like stamp on your foot or something. Push you onto the curb.
You are a child. Those are like the little rascals were to get back at someone.
Well, I'll make it worse then. But you least expect it. It'll be like when you got the revenge.
Don't try and be me.
It'll be right when you got the revenge on your brother
Don't
and Zelda.
try and be me.
Apologise.
Steph tried to do that to me the other day. She goes, it won't be today.
Yeah.
It won't be tomorrow. And I said, darling, miss me with that
No,
shit.
trust me, it'll be coming for you. Go to your
Okay.
All right.
last one.
So 2-1 to Lou. Josh needs this to say in. Last one. How long did the Opera House take to build?
Judge.
This is the Sydney Opera House, by the way.
Yep. I'm going to say 24 years.
Louisa. 7.
Okay, Lou's closer.
Yes. You know what that means? The big dog LDD takes home the quiz for this week.
It's a draw.
Oh.
It's 2-2, buddy.
Can we have a
you want a
tiebreaker?
tiebreaker?
Hold on. How fucking long did it take to build?
It took 14 years to build.
Oh.
It's a long time.
That's a long time.
It is a beautiful building, though.
I've been a decade off on 2.
Yeah.
Well, Lou was only 7 years off.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm the decade boy today.
Right.
I don't know. Fuck.
The decade
Superhero
boy.
name. He's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
worst superhero ever.
Yeah, the decade boy. It takes him 10 years to complete any task.
It'd be great for a Marvel character. Well, not really.
It'd be bad.
It'd be terrible.
Here comes Decade Boy to the rescue. Yeah, he'll be here in
10
2033.
All right, tiebreaker for the win.
Yep.
What year was Arnold Schwarzenegger born?
Fuck, I should know this. I just watched the doco.
Judge. 19 1946.
I'm going to go 1943.
Josh, you were bloody close. 1947.
Oh, baby! Oh, baby! And I haven't even seen the documentary. So that is me taking home the win. Sugar. Hey,
I'd like to-
Louisa.
I'd like to...
Louisa. Louisa, Dal don't win. Louisa don't win.
I'd like to bring back Decade Boy for this podcast.
Yeah, of course you would. Louisa don't win. It's good. Louisa Dalden, Louisa don't win. I'm happy with it. This one came in. Hey, Bedwetters Hotline. This one came in a minute ago. Fuck it.
Go.
Hey, Josh and Louise. Rick. I was just listening to an old podcast where you guys were talking about getting soap in the mouth. And I got this bar of soap a while ago, and it was wild berry. And it smelled fucking awesome. And I was like, okay, at this point I was a little drunk. I don't drink very much, but I was drunk this time. And I was like, this has got to taste awesome. It smells fucking incredible. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to bite this thing. Soap. Just soap. Shit.
Yeah, man.
Shit taste. Great smell.
It's just
Wouldn't recommend.
Been there.
pure soap.
Josh and Louise.
That's great.
It's good stuff.
That's the podcast name. It's
Yeah,
either Josh and Louise or Decade Boy.
Josh and Louise. Yeah, correct. That was, I've been there, brother. I feel you. Your dark thoughts overpower you and it's just...
Yeah, it's like when I put my foot through a nail thinking it wouldn't go through my shoe.
Exactly. Same shit.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got here.
Yo, guys, I was thinking, I was listening to your podcast, and you know how everyone's like cracking on about paper straws being, just grow up. No, it's bullshit, right? Granny's brought them in to save the turtles, right? And they're complaining about cutting down the trees with bloody paper straws and crap. And they fucking, don't mind me. Alright, that's my thought. Gee, what heard of?
That's a compelling argument.
Dogs, too, bud.
I'm going to be honest, I couldn't hear a lot. That was just dribble to me.
I didn't get a lot of it. I got that the paper straws,
He doesn't like.
he doesn't like them. They're killing trees.
And turtles. That's all I got.
That's about as political as we're going to get on this fucking podcast, let me tell you. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look-see here, Loser. Okay, let's have a little looky. 8 seconds. Let's see what this bull riding. Perfect. It was actually 3 seconds and it didn't.
Just silence. Jack's done his prep again, as you can tell. He's really gone through these.
All right, 45 seconds. Let's suss it out, sugar.
Bonjour, Bedwetters. I'm just listening to the podcast. I think it's number 80. When Lulu gets back from a holiday in Europe. I just wanted to express some frustration towards her French accent because it was merde, which was shit. Lulu, if you have been to France, you should know better than that. And your accent was shit. All right, Bedwetters. Fucking, that's how you do a fucking French accent,
Yeah.
Lou, you fucking Kiwi. Fuck.
Yeah.
Love you. Hey, business.
Love you, mate.
Oh, I love Josh.
Love you too, buddy. Now listen
That
up.
was good.
That was fucking red hot.
It was very good.
That wasn't bad.
It was very good from Paris.
Nah, that's all
With
you
like a
can...
baguette.
His was unbelievable.
It was phenomenal.
Really
I was
good.
unsure whether he was actually French or not.
I love when he snapped back. It was fucking good shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, guys,
merch out tonight.
merch is out tonight, 6 p.m. Get around it. You know what it is. It's the original We Meanwhile blue and white hat with Bedwetters for Life on the back. It's a very good fit. Fits me great and it fits you great. And I don't usually suit hats. Get around it tonight. There's going to be minimal amount of merch.
Well, yeah, we couldn't get our hands on as much stock as last time.
So I'd be quick. I'd be waiting by the computer and refresh.
Treat it like Luke Combs tickets, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Or T Swift
And
tickets.
it's hello Sport.
.shop.
Yep, there we go. Hellosport.shop. Get
Yep.
around it for me, email. We'll put the link up this afternoon so that you can be ready to go at 6 p.m.
And we can go like this. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Slay.
righto.
Right, I love you guys.
Love
ciao,
you.
ciao. Bye.
Bedwetters for life.
Yes, keep pissing.